So we are in open D tuning. The low E string goes down a whole step to D. The A string gets to stay on A. The D string gets to stay on D. The G string goes down a half step to F sharp. The B string goes down a whole step to A. And the E goes down a whole step, high E goes down a whole step to D. And you get this nice open chord. All right, so the strumming, I'll talk about for a second, is like, it's nice because in the beginning you get to just hear the strumming for a second because of that. And when you hear it, it's sort of down, down, up, right? Down, down, up. That muting technique, if you don't know, it's like just take your left hand and just place it across the 6 strings without actually pushing the strings down, just muting them. I kind of hear this note. That's why I kind of did it here. You can hear this like 12th fret harmonic. But anyway, it's like a down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. So you want to get the hang of that because that's like going to go through the whole song. It's basically just always doing that. Sometimes it goes into a down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up when it's sort of building, you know, like down. That kind of thing. So sometimes you have to do that, get more active and do down, up, down, up. But otherwise, it's just always that down, down, up, down, up. Those first 2 downs are often like a low and then a high, or like a lot of times it's like a picking of a note and then the strumming of the other string. So it'll be like, you know, down, down, down. Okay, but we'll talk about that as we get to it. So that's the strumming. Okay, so there's this sort of riff, right, which is very similar. It's basically the same thing, the riff and like the verse, the part where she sings. There's a little modification in the singing part. But first I'll just show you the riff. So the first note, it's this note. Now it could be this note. I mean, they're the same note. It could be played here. So you could play it, I was playing it here. You could also play it like this. I am not 1,000,000% sure which one it is. I listened to it pretty carefully. If I listen to it more, this sounds more like it to me. That sounds more like it than this. But if this is easier for you, feel free to play it here. 4th fret on the D and 2nd fret on the D. But I'm going to show it to you here. I think I hear this, that slide. That's the main reason it made me think it's that. And I think I hear these notes as opposed to... Okay, so first note, 9th fret on the A string with your 3rd finger. So put your 3rd finger on the 9th fret of the A string. You're going to pick that note and then do that down, up, down, up. So pick the A and then do a down, up, down, up, down, up on the higher strings. After the 9th fret, the 7th fret with your 1st finger. Okay, and again, you could do that here. 4 on the D and then 2 on the D. I like it here. 9th on the A, 7th on the A. Then the next thing is a hammer-on from 7 to 9. Or from 2 to 4, but here. So hopefully you know how to do a hammer-on, but you do 1st finger plays the 7th fret and then the 3rd finger comes in and hammers down onto the 9th fret of the A. And now your strumming pattern gets like a little broken up. It's still basically going. Something like that. So hammer on, down, up, then pick the 3rd finger up, play the 1st finger on the 7th fret again, and then you can just do one strum or another down, up. So something like that. 7 to 9, down, up, 7, down, up. Now slide down from 7 to 2. And when you get to 2, 1st finger on the 2nd fret, now you're going to do your full strumming pattern. You know, it's like down, up, down, up. Makes sense what you get there? Okay, so now you're going to do a hammer-on from open A to 2nd fret on the A. And then in the riff now it's going to go. We're going to pick that up. So hammer on from open to 2, and then down, up, down, and that's on your way to this. This could be just one note, it could be just the 5th fret on the low string, but I think it's probably 5th fret on both the low E and the A, on the 6th string and the 5th string. So there's another one where once you get here, regular strumming, down, down, up, and then pick it up, it's everything open. Yeah, that's the whole riff. So just the sort of the little melody is just 9, 7, 7 to 9, 7, 2, open 2, open 5, open. And it's just, so you're playing those notes while just keeping this going. I'll do that really slow. So hopefully that makes sense. So in the beginning, it does that once, then it repeats it. In the beginning, after it repeats it, it spends another bar on just the open until the first verse starts. That's kind of something that just happens in the intro, you know. Right? Okay, so then it goes into the singing. The verse is just like the riff with this one modification, which is that when it gets to this part, it sort of repeats this bar before it goes down. So it's like, okay, so you do this, hammer on, so after you've gone, now you're to 2, hammer it on again. Now, move on, right? Again, that's just when the singing is happening, that's just in the verse. So like, again, now. And then the verse always has the same structure, which is that there's the singing part, like that, and then it does another time of the riff, instrumentally. And this is always just one bar, pretty much. Okay, yeah, so that, and that repeats. So it's like, sing it one time with the extra bar on here. Now do it instrumentally without that extra bar. Now sing it with the extra bar. Extra bar. And now play it instrumentally. Takes you to the chorus. So the chorus starts with the 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the A, a bar of that, and now 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the A. So sometimes it sounds like, I don't think it's that though. I think it's just, so just a bar of this, bar on the 2nd fret of the A, bar on the 4th fret of the A, and then this chord again. So my 2nd finger's on the 5th fret of the low E, my 3rd finger's on the 5th fret of the A. I'm gonna do 2 bars on that. And repeat that. So that repeats 3 times, that sequence of 2 on the A, 4 on the A, 5 on the E and the A, for 2 bars. gets more active. Then move down from the 5th fret to the 2nd fret. And that's 2 bars. 2nd fret on the low E and the A. And then, so the end of the first chorus does a little stop. The other times it doesn't stop like that, except for at the very end, but the other times it goes, and it goes right back into the riff. There will be, by the way, a chart available on my Patreon if you need to keep track of all this. Okay, so there's a verse, there's a chorus, there's a verse, there's a chorus. So when the second chorus is over, it goes back to the riff, and then right back into the chorus, another chorus. That chorus ends. Does another riff. Two bars on all the open, just like in the intro, and then a slowed down version of just the end of the chorus. Right, so the 2nd fret chord, and you're sort of slowing down. The 5th, you sort of hold on that, and then she just plays basically this chord. I hear some kind of that note goes back down, but you can just play this, or you can something like that. All right, that is the whole song. I don't think I missed anything. So as I said, I'll have a chart, a tab of some kind available on my Patreon page, and the link will be in the description. And let me know if you have any questions or comments or requests or anything else. And I hope you have a wonderful day.